Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm diving into a story that's as sweet as your grandma's cookies and just as touching. The incredible love story of Ruth and Boaz. This narrative isn't just about love, it's about loyalty, redemption, and faith in the face of adversity. If you think fairy tales are the only way to find love, you'd be surprised to learn that true love can come from the most unexpected places. I promise it's going to be a riveting tale that will not only inspire you, but will also make you believe in love, loyalty, and some divine interventions. Stick around because at the end, I'll share a little life lesson that I believe we all need to hear. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. The story begins in a land called Moab, where Ruth lives a life of pain after the death of her husband. It's a heartbreak that many of us can relate to, the feeling of losing something or someone we deeply cherish. Ruth's mother-in-law Naomi decides to return to Bethlehem after hearing that the famine in her homeland was over. But Naomi insists that Ruth stay in Moab, live her life, and find happiness again. But here's where it gets interesting. Ruth refuses to leave Naomi's side. In one of the most famous lines from the Bible, she says, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God." It's a powerful declaration of loyalty and love. Imagine being so committed to someone that you're willing to leave everything you've ever known behind. That's the heart of Ruth. So off they go to Bethlehem, a place Ruth has never been but is willing to call home for love. Now here comes the part where the romance gets spicy. You see, they arrive during the barley harvest, and Ruth has this brilliant idea. She decides to glean, that means collecting leftovers from the harvest, in the fields to help Naomi and herself. Little does she know, she's about to catch the eye of the richest guy in town, Mr. Boaz. And can I just say, Boaz is like the ultimate fairy tale prince. He notices Ruth in the fields, and instead of just keeping it casual, he's like, "Hey, who's that woman? She's working hard. I gotta know her." Total swoon, am I right? Now Boaz isn't just a handsome playboy, he's a man of integrity, treating his workers with respect and looking out for Ruth, making sure she feels safe and welcomed. This guy gets it. He offers Ruth food, kindness, and a sense of belonging. But wait, there's more. Boaz is actually a kinsman-redeemer, a family member who could marry a widow to preserve the family line. Ruth is in deep water, and then she makes a bold move. Now let's talk about the next big moment in their story. Naomi gets wind of what Boaz is doing for Ruth and recognizes the potential for a deeper connection. She instructs Ruth to go to Boaz during the night as he's sleeping on the threshing floor, a move that seems bold, but it's filled with cultural significance. Ruth approaches Boaz, lying at his feet, and asks him to spread his cloak over her, a symbolic request for marriage protection. And you know what? Boaz is totally taken aback, but he respects her plan. He goes to the town elders, does things the right way, and eventually marries Ruth. Their story ends on a high note with them having a son named Obed, who is in the lineage of King David. How epic is that? Now, the story of Ruth and Boaz is more than just a love story. It's about loyalty, faith, and taking bold steps in our lives, even when the road seems uncertain. If Ruth can brave the odds and follow her heart, so can we. So what's something bold you're thinking about doing? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more inspiring narratives from the Bible, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's spread stories of hope and love, because we could all use a little more of that in our lives. Until next time, remember, be brave, be loyal, and keep spreading kindness. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You guys are the best. Remember, there's always a story to be told. What's yours? Until next time, stay awesome.